Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdouts Newsstand, and today we got an awesome announcement for DC Comics, which led to this insanity that we're going to talk about. I was originally just going to do a video on the Flashpoint Beyond announcement we got, and I did a video this morning with Bianca. Our Bad Ideas is coming back. By the time we were done recording, this insanity about and surrounding Geoff Johns had hit. Now, let me be clear about something when I go forward. I have nothing against the majority of the Snyder Cut people. You can enjoy something. You can even hope and theorize and go, okay, well, maybe he's coming back for this. He's not. Maybe he's going to do Infinite Crisis. He's not. But you can sit there and theorize and have fun with it. I think movie talk like that is amazing. I think theorizing and having fun around our entertainment, whether it is movies or comics, is fun. And I think everybody should be able to enjoy that. But when you get to a point where you start attacking somebody and start vicious comments with zero proof, it gets to a point where you make yourself look really bad. And this announcement came today for Flashpoint Beyond. And immediately, and I mean within an hour, people were already attacking DC Comics and Geoff Johns and saying they were going to boycott WB. I hate to break it to everybody. We went through this with the Amber Heard stuff. Boycotts don't work, especially on social media. They just have proven time and time again they never work. Rarely do they. We see a little bit of when it came to Gillette, their stocks dropped a little bit, but it wasn't like something significant, right? Generally, 99.999% of the time, boycotts on social media do absolutely nothing whatsoever. So, all of this happens, right? And if you guys remember a while back, there was a bunch of stuff we talked about on this channel when it comes to Ray Fisher, who made a bunch of baseless accusations. Yes, and I mean absolutely baseless. He had no proof for anything. Now, I am not into silencing anybody's free speech. If you've been here for any length of time, you know that. If this is your first video you've ever watched of mine, I am a free speech absolutist. I absolutely am. But it gets to a point where it is something like libel, or it is something like defamation. And I think free speech also comes with consequence. And when you speak out about something that didn't happen, there should be some sort of consequence. But let's be real. Geoff Johns is loaded, for one. He is doing just fine. He is not only got this new comic book coming out, he just did 3 Jokers, which is topping the Amazon charts. His old books, Earth 1, Flashpoint, literally the book that they are using for the next movie was created entirely by Geoff Johns. It was written entirely by Geoff Johns, I should say. This new book coming out with Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint Batman, is a character created by Geoff Johns. You cannot take away the fact that Geoff Johns has created, and yeah, I'm going to go on a venture to say that he is probably the best modern day comic book writer of the 2000s. If you can think of anybody else that is better than Geoff Johns, name them in the comments below. He has created the best stories and done the best work at DC Comics and other companies. But yes, he is a modern day Alan Moore. He is a good writer, and nothing can be taken away. And even when you look at stuff like the Amazon top charts, he's always on it. This whole charade of Snyder bronies attacking him, and I'm not going to show any specifics because there's no need to. They all say the same things. Ray Fisher said he was a racist, therefore he's a racist. What? He's half Lebanese. He has mixed children. He was married to, and I know that doesn't negate that, but he was married to a black woman who basically will go on to say that he saved her from a lot of racism. So, explain to me, in the years that he's been working for DC, where there's proof, or working for any company, where there's proof that he's racist. I will wait because you won't come up with any at all. And this whole, believe me, I was told. Yeah, nobody believes you at this point, Ray. Nobody. Nobody in their right mind, rather, believes you. You started something trying to basically get and suck off of Zack Snyder's tit and trying to get your big moment in movies through him, and thought by that destroying other people's livelihoods, you would be front and center in anything that he does. You lost your role in the Flashpoint movie. Nobody wants to work with you. You are a failing actor at this point. And as far as I know, you have no new roles. Not only that, but Zack Snyder is out of the equation. So what are you going to do? The Cyborg movie? Not happening. And all of these, not all, but a good portion of it, like the Flashpoint movies, are nobody's fault but your own. So, social media comes in and gets Geoff Johns trending by smearing him because Ray Fisher said so. Please explain to me anybody that's ever really smeared somebody like Geoff Johns. I have no idea anybody that has. Nobody. One person means that the entirety of social media, or the entirety, not of social media, of the Snyder Bros, basically go on and throw a fit like a 4-year-old because a comic book is announced that has Geoff Johns coming back to DC Comics, which we should be celebrating because it is great news. And it actually, going over to the comic a little bit, we've been talking on and off here about if we're heading to this crisis. Well, if you remember, Flashpoint was pre-New 52. We got that right in the beginning. He changed everything. Wonder what's going to happen at the end of this. No idea. Maybe we'll be getting a crisis. And I want to say that another thing. I absolutely love that his co-writers includes Jeremy Adams. Thank you for listening. Over and over again, so many of us have said, Jeremy Adams deserves more work. And he's finally getting it. And it is so nice to see. That man deserves it. Now, Tim Sheridan, I don't know. I'm not sold on. I don't really like his Teen Titans Academy. But Jeremy Adams, yes, absolutely. But now, even in this article that I originally saw from Comic Beat, The Beat, right? They bring up the allegations from Ray Fisher. What does that have to do with anything? And why in an announcement for Flashpoint Beyond would you even feel the need to include it? I'm assuming my best guess is because this is Heidi McDonald. Oh, it's not. It's Joe Grindelwald. That actually is extremely surprising. But regardless, we're seeing this over and over again. And we talked a long time ago about how these social media movements work, right? They're a very, very small amount of people, but they make a lot of noise on not only main accounts, but alt accounts, and they use algorithm tools. I would guess right now, I would wager a guess that the numbers are very, very small for this, but yet it is still happening and being covered because it gets clicks. I mean, look, I'm covering it. I'm guilty of it too, but it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. We're still talking about this instead of being excited about this book because Geoff Johns, a Lebanese man, is racist towards Ray Fisher. One person that, I don't know. Stupid. Humanity, wise up. Stop being played for a fool by every person on social media. Now, if your best friend tells you, oh my God, this guy, he treated me like crap, blah, 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 blah. But if a celebrity tells you something, you believe it? So if Ray Fisher literally told you to vote for the devil in the presidential election, I hope you do so, because this is no different. We're not fucking 4 years old. We should be able to think for ourselves. Yet that's gone. Anyways, I'll quit ranting. But I am excited for Flashpoint Beyond. I actually cannot wait. This is an announcement that it's got art by Zermanico. It's got a lot of good creators involved. I mentioned them earlier. And it's Geoff Johns. Geoff Johns is phenomenal. His work speaks for itself. His success speaks for itself. Let me know, of course, what you guys think. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.